It's MLB Monday, you know. Uh, I don't know, y'all good with that though? You just stop playing Little Nightmares for a while, play a different game for the rest of the week. I'll update it. I'll update the schedule, whatever. Sure. Alright. So yeah, MLB Monday. Let's do it. MLB's off-season biggest moves. Bo Bichette is now a New York Met, 3-year, $126 million deal. I do actually like this deal. Actually, before we continue, let's go to my let's talk about the things that we need to. That'd actually probably do most of the work, not gonna lie. Sure. So this is wild. This is probably over the past 2 weeks, maybe even more than that. The Cubs are trading their number 1 prospect, Owen Casey, plus 2 more prospects in the Marlins in exchange for right-handed pitcher Edward Cabrera, per multiple reports. I am a Cubs fan, by the way, so it comes from a Cubs fan perspective. I really like this deal. Owen Casey he's not going to play very much because we have outfielders in Seiya Suzuki, PCA, and Ian Happ are outfielders. And with other people also, other good outfielding prospects as well, like Kevin Alcantara, for example. So Casey probably won't play that much, and we got our maybe ace, he won the highest strikeout rates in MLB last season, and he was just phenomenal last season. He was cooking in Miami. I really like this trade for the Cubs and for the Marlins. I don't know. I don't know how much other pieces they have. Let's see. Look in the ANL East. Their batters, they have the 11th highest average as a team, 16th most total bases, 18th on OPS, and 16th in runs. Outfielders, Kyle Stowers, Herberto Hernandez, Jacob Marcy. So yeah, they definitely need outfielding help. So I do like it for both teams, but I really like it for the Cubs too. Cubs and Justin Steele have agreed to a 1-year, $6.77 million contract extension. I like this deal as Justin Steele can stay healthy. He is a very, very, very good pitcher. He just has to stay healthy. I like a proven deal here for the Cubs, see if he can actually stay healthy and prove himself. Cubs pitching rotation: Justin Steele, Shoto Managa, Cade Horton, Edward Cabrera, Ben Brown, Matthew Boyd, and Jameson Tylone. That is insanity, I'm not gonna lie. Teams, that doesn't really matter now because it's kind of too late. That already happened. Belly is seeking a long-term contract for the Yankees. Yankees have offered a multiple deals with a lot of money, but he turned it down because he looks for a long-term deal. Now the Yankees said that they're not willing to bid for him. So Toronto signed Japanese infielder Kuzma Okamoto for a 4-year, $60 million contract. That is a good deal, especially losing Bo Bichette, which we'll talk about that in a little bit. I think it's very, very important for them. I think that was huge for them. New York Yankees have checked in on Tarek Skubal, but got impression it would take half the team per John Heyman. So yeah, I mean that's pretty obvious. So I think only Dodgers are going to be the team that might be able to get him. Blue Jays and Ernie Clement has agreed to a $4.6 million deal to avoid arbitration. Ernie Clement remains a Blue Jay. It's a good deal for them. Diamondbacks will not be trading Ketel Marte. Yeah, they said that a while ago. So MLB announces that free agent Max Kepler has received an 80-game suspension after testing positive for a performance-enhancing substance. So yeah, he's gonna be out for about half the year. Cubs have a year aside, have agreed to a 1-year, $1.8 million contract. Good bullpen piece for Javier Assad. Mason Miller and the Padres settled at $4 million. Mason Miller is a great pitcher. Cubs and third baseman Alec Bregman reportedly agreed to a 5-year deal. What a deal for the Cubs. Cubs really, really stacking up. That is a new third baseman for Matt Shaw. If I was the Cubs, and I believe what they're going to do is put Matt Shaw as a super utility guy, kind of do whatever he needs, kind of just fit in wherever he needs to be. You know what I'm saying? Outfielder Jake McCarthy from the Diamondbacks is going to the Rockies for Josh Gross. He's probably pretty gross, so you know what I'm saying? Josh Gross, he did that, never mind. Reds and right-handed pitcher Pierce Johnson reportedly agreed to a deal. Good deal for them. Diamondbacks get Nolan Arenado for Jack Martinez. That's a pretty interesting trade there for the Diamondbacks. Giants are aggressively pursuing second baseman. Navigator talks to Nico Horner. I don't think the Cubs are going to trade Nico Horner, to be honest. Because they get a really good deal. Yankees get Ryan Weathers. Marlins get Dylan Lewis, Brandon Jones, Dylan Yeso, and Juan Mathis. So that's a pretty big trade there, I'm not going to lie. Red Sox are signing Ranger Suarez to a 5-year, $130 million deal. What a deal for the Red Sox. That's got to be one of, if not the best rotations in baseball. That is insane. Willie Castro signed a 2-year deal with the Rockies. A 3-way trade. The Rays get Gavin Lux. Chris Clark. Reds get Brock Burke. And Angels get Josh. Wow. Dodgers and outfielder Kyle Tucker agreed to a 4-year deal with $240 million. First of all, heavy overpay. Second of all, Dodgers don't care. Add salary cap. This is absolutely insane. How much times do I need to tell you this is add salary cap? This is genuinely ruining baseball. It's getting hard to watch baseball when you got a little all-star team playing out there. It's bad, dude. Let's get Kyle Tucker, make it that much better. Bo Bichette signing a 3-year, $126 million deal with the Mets. Huge for the Mets. Yeah. Bo Bichette will also be playing third base, which he never played in his career, by the way. Phillies are signing JT Realmuto to a 3-year, $45 million deal. Phillies get their catcher back. Huge news for the Phillies if they get their catcher back. Rangers right-handed pitcher Jacob Younis reportedly agrees to a 1-year deal. Rangers just get him on a good deal. Ha-Seong Kim will miss 4 to 5 months due to right hand injury. That just stinks, honestly. That just stinks. Hoping for the fast, quick, and good recovery for them. Cubs Twins World Series, highly doubt that, Bucko. I hope the Cubs are there, but I don't know. We'll see what the Twins do this offseason. Not very much so far. Yeah, college D1 men's baseball is also, I forgot to say, it's a baseball Monday, not just MLB Monday. We got college baseball in here too. I've never ever followed college baseball, but we're going to start this season. Major transfer portal moves this season. 2026. We'll just add that. Just clarify that. Got to clarify that. That's my bad. Roster cuts. Due to new NCAA rules, programs will require to limit roster to 34 players, down from 40 plus, resulting in over 1,000 players losing spots nationwide. That's absolutely insanity. Coaching changes. Tennessee, Josh Hendler took over as head coach. Tony Vito departed for the San Francisco Giants. Virginia, Brian O'Connor left for Mississippi State. The Cavaliers under new leadership have retained key players like AJ Garcia and Eric Beckner. Maryland, I'm not even trying to say that, formerly Kansas State associate head coach, was hired as head coach. Bill Decker is hired as new coach at Harvard. Other trainers, multiple positions opened up in New Orleans, Ohio, Dartmouth, and UMass. Key transfers: writer to Virginia, Joe Tyree, middle infield, joined Virginia. Virginia and Mississippi State, left-handed pitcher Thomas Vilinkius, and outfielder Aiden Teal transferred to Michigan State University. Tennessee additions added Blaine Brown from Rice, Reddy Frederick from ETSU, Evan Blanco from Virginia, and Landon Mack from Rutgers. Top freshman newcomers to watch: Cameron Appenzeller, left-handed pitcher Tennessee, Angel Cervantes, right-handed pitcher from UCLA, Omar Cernas, catcher from LSU, Carson Brumbaugh, infielder and right-handed pitcher, Jack Bauer, left-handed pitcher, Lincoln Garcia from shortstop at Texas Tech, and Gabe Graylio, that guy, outfielder from South Florida. And then the MLB World Series odds, this was yesterday, I believe. Dodgers are, but yeah, obviously gonna win it. I mean, unless something crazy happens, like injuries or another team does something crazy, Dodgers are gonna win. Especially knowing that they're probably gonna get screwball. I'm gonna be honest, they probably are. Yankees, Phillies, Mariners, Blue Jays, they're gonna try to dethrone them, but I just don't see it, dude. I don't know. With the way Dodgers are, this is the Dodgers lineup, by the way. I hope you know this, by the way. Shohei Ohtani, Kyle Tucker, not in order, but Shohei Ohtani, Kyle Tucker, Will Smith, Teoscar Hernandez, Freddie Freeman, Mookie Betts, Tommy Edman, Max Muncy, just a couple other players too. This is insane. Their rotation, Tyler Glasnow is their 5th in their rotation. That's an all-star pitcher, by the way. 5th in their rotation. The bullpen, that's disgusting. It's just not fair, man. They need to have salary cap. They need to go into a lockout and get salary cap now. That'd make it so much more enjoyable. But here we are. There should be no team with plus 220 odds to win the World Series. That is insane. That is way too high. I guess low, I guess, compared to what it should be. But here we are again. You know what I'm saying? But that's gonna do it for the stream. I hope you enjoyed the MLB Monday. By the way, that was fun. I'll see you in the next video, next sports video, whatever. I don't know if I uploaded the Little Nightmares video. Let's see, but see you in the next video. Peace.